how's this for a little spot to swim? Absolutely epic little spot. All to myself as well. Bloody beautiful little spot here. Just have a little bath, I guess. Freshen up. But this is just a good little park as well. Free camp. Fresh. I think there's only one way to sort of do it. Let's just go for it. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, we'll start this one off. This is Vincent Bushy Parker Park, and it's a free camp. So 2 nights, I think it is. 2 nights free camp, about 40 k's out of Townsville, and we're going to use this as a bit of a base. We stayed here last night and absolutely bucketed down with rain, but a good little spot. All you got to do is get a permit from the Shire, which you can pretty much get on the app, but toilets, no showers, but that beautiful river down there where you can just swim in there, bathe in there if you really wanted to. Plenty of barbies and a big green area and lights as well. It's really good. Got a couple of little fire pits in there as well. So overall, bloody top little spot. But we're using it as a base, and yesterday we pretty much came in here, dropped the caravan and shot into Townsville, picked some parcels up. But today, I think we're heading back north. Not too sure what Soph's got planned, but there's a couple of different waterfalls, a couple of different points of interest we want to see. So I guess we'll get all packed up, ready to go, leave the van behind again and head off. We'll catch up with Soph though, see where she wants to go first. Righto, what's the plan? Where are we going?
Cardwell. Well, I've seen that there was spa pools in Cardwell, but I've read reviews that at the moment they're dry. However, we're just going to go there, and we're not going to go to the pools, but we're going to just...
Yeah. We're at Cardwell Information Centre. I want to go there because it looked really good when we passed through there.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much seeing loads of like tourist signs, you know, the brown ones.
Yeah.
On the way through, so let's go back there and have a look.
Sounds good to me. Let's move on. So we've made it to Cardwell, which is about an hour and a half drive back north, sort of back on ourselves, but definitely worth it. We wanted to check out a fair bit here, and we're just gonna sort of do north of where we're staying for the first day or two. Is that right?
Yeah.
And yeah, just look around Cardwell. There's a couple of different waterfalls. Even this little town's a beautiful little town. And then after that, I guess there's a bit to do in Hingham.
Yeah, because it goes out to Lucinda and stuff like that. So
we've got a fair bit to do north of where we're staying. So that should be good. But let's check out Cardwell and the surrounding areas. First stop is going to be the information centre. So it's a good looking little information centre. But they've done well here, this little foreshore bit. like on your feet? Ooh,
Foot massage.
foot massage. Reflexology pathway, that's it.
Was that right?
A bit of a foot massage. Take your shoes off and walk one end to the other.
Like anything?
Yeah. I'll do it behind you.
Ow. Ah.
How'd you go?
No.
Through the snake.
Yeah.
So that's really cool as well. They got all this information. Plaques along that wood rail, which is really cool. Which is an eel. (1872), a 610-metre jetty was built. Destroyed by a cyclone in 1890. That's pretty cool. So the jetty back out the front there is a 189-metre concrete jetty. It was damaged by Cyclone Yasi in 2011, but continues to attract boaties, fishers and walkers. That's really cool. Hey, what's he doing up there? Yeah, do you reckon this is the jetty? And the dugong's under the jetty. It might be. We'll have to look into that, but that's pretty cool. It looks like the jetty there, with old mate sitting at the top there and the dugong under it, and these being the pylons. And the dugong's chasing a little stingray. So we'll look into that. So an incredible amount of work's been put into this information centre. We've got the wall here with a turtle coming out of it, and they've continued painting on the wall, which is really cool. You've got little birds' nests up in the corner there and there. And so it's sort of been, the painting's been built into a 3D thing. It's really cool though. Another eel. Another eel full of information.
I had 3 lots. Okay, there's Joyce check. Okay. Hang on, I'll go around someone at the car.
well, it's what, because they can pay for the toilet rolls and see them, I bought this.
So that was the information centre, visitor centre here in Cardwell, which is really, really nice. And I think we're going to have to jump back in the car, but by the looks of it, the wind's coming, the rain's coming, so get a couple of quick pictures and then get back in the car. But Cardwell Information Centre, bloody awesome spot. They put a lot of work into that. Paintings, the 3D sort of aspect of the paintings, really good. The rain's coming. It's coming in thick and fast, that rain. And just behind this information centre as well, we've got a little playground, basketball court and toilets. I think there is a shower in there as well. A couple of barbecues and a big walk that goes the whole way along the front there. So good on you, Cardwell. It's a really nice foreshore, done really well. So we have been told that you can see, well, out at the end of this jetty, you can see turtles, occasional crocodile and dugongs passing by, but it's just too murky today, which is a bit of a shame. It would have been pretty cool to see a couple of dugongs going along, even a crocodile. But I guess if you're ever here, take a walk out the jetty. It's a good little walk. Could even probably have a fish off. There's a bloke out there fishing off there. I don't know what he's getting though, but it's a good little walk. So we're just up back behind Cardwell in the Cardwell State Forest, which is a bit of a drive, like a self-drive sort of around the Cardwell State Forest, which is pretty cool. We're going to head up to the lookout and check that out, and I think from what we've heard, these three little spots are sort of a bit dry. Haven't really got any water, so it's going to be a bit of a, well, probably not going to go to them. We'll have a look at one of them, maybe one or two, but if they're all dry, there's no real point going to check them out. But let's have a look around Cardwell State Forest. So Cardwell Lookout, which is a pretty good little lookout, this one. A couple of different walks up there, which go right up the top of that little hill there, and I guess look that way. But we're not going to do that because we're going to check out Hinchenbrook Lookout on the way back. There's another lookout. But how's this for a view? This is stunning, this view.
Just listen. How good's that? So peaceful.
It is, isn't it? So, approximately 2,500 hectares of Caribbean pines are grown in the Cardwell State Forest, which is pretty interesting. So that's all, I guess, these pines down here, and right up in the background up there, and down here. Really interesting. And then you've got these native trees here. Righto,
Sorry.
Dead Horse Creek, which is supposed to look like that, but I don't know, we'll see what it looks like. It's only just down here, a little bit of a walk, not too far. Nothing else really here. A little table under the tree and loads of noises down there, and there's a fair bit of water actually. Doesn't look like enough to sort of warrant a swim. It does look a bit stagnant down there. But we'll go for a quick walk down there. Well, I tell a lie, it doesn't look that stagnant down here. Actually looks pretty good, but still not going to go for a swim. It's a really nice spot. So a pretty good little spot, this one. It surprised me with the water. We were told there wasn't that much water in, but there's a fair bit of water. There's a fair load of march flies getting about as well. But this would be a great little spot just to kick back under the tree. Yeah, pretty good little spot, this one, Dead Horse Creek. Coming in? Well, I'll tell another lie. It's that nice that couldn't help myself. Had to jump in. But this is a beautiful spot under here. So a good little spot here, Dead Horse Creek. It really surprised me, this one. Well, we weren't really expecting much water in there, and turned out alright. Jumped in, spent about half an hour in the water, but bloody beautiful. So I guess on to the next one, which we're definitely going to check out, because if there's water in this one, hopefully there should be water in the next one. So let's get over there. Righto. We're at the third and final one in the forest sort of area. This is a spa pool, which made ourselves a bit of lunch just over there. We're going to take a walk down there, but we're hoping it's like that in the wet season and not like that. It'd be pretty cool to have a little swim there, but there it is. Barely a walk down. How excited are you that it's actually got water in it?
A little bit.
So the last review on Wiki Camps 12 days ago, and that little spa had no water in it, so that's bloody awesome. But we've come down here and we didn't expect to have water in it, but it's got water in it, so we'll finish our lunch and jump in. Well, the spas, I don't know if you can hear me with that in the background, but what a beautiful spot. It's such an easy access, just perfect spot. You got the little spa there, this big sort of open deep water bit, and then a sandy patch up there. And like I say, easy access. It's not even 20 meters off the road. It's just a beautiful spot, this one. But that's gonna do us. for the spas. Good little picnic area as well. Just a bloody awesome spot, this one. So this is Hinchenbrook Lookout to the left there. Should have a quick look at, then head up to Panju. Apparently it's worth doing the Panju Lookout, 100-metre walk. So we'll have a quick squeeze here and then do the 100-metre walk. It's got loads of information here as well, all around. But there's the view of Hinchenbrook Island National Park. So those bloody power lines spoiling this, but anyway, we'll head up to the next one, Panju Lookout. It's only 100 metres and it's definitely worth it. You get your steps in now, won't you?
Sure will.
That's good, isn't it?
What's that?
What a spot. So Panju or Panju? Panju, I think. Panju Lookout. What a spot. This is incredible. Words don't really explain that, and I'm puffed out, so I'll just let everyone see this incredible view. Well, that's us here for this lookout. It's a bloody incredible lookout, and even better with the drone up. It's just stunning. But we're gonna try and get back to the car before the rain. The rain's just chasing us again. Sort of a usual thing now, the rain. But you just can't beat this view. How good is that?
Look out! Step.
So a little something that we do every time we find a Coles or a Woolies or something, but we look for the specials, and that's for tonight's dinner. But $1.50, two of these creamy pot chicken pies and veal Scotch fillets. You can't beat that, and it's going to be frozen anyway, so you may as well buy it cheap as chips, chuck it straight in the freezer, and that's a pretty good meal there. But that's just a little handy hint, I guess, tip. Righto, we're back, and that's Cardwell done. Ticked off. And well, that's going to do us for this video. We got back pretty late. There was a bit of a fire and emergency at Coles.
Oh yeah. We had to evacuate the building.
We had to leave all our special bargains in the sort of aisle and come back for them. But anyway, Cardwell done. The next couple of days, we're heading back that way, aren't we? Ingham.
Yeah, not that far back, but yeah.
Yep. That was sort of the furthest point from here. But that's going to do us. I guess cheers for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
See ya!
If you haven't already, subscribe down below there.
Down here.
Down where?
Subscribe down here.
Is it down here or down there?
Over there.
Feel the breeze.
Feel the breeze.
How'd you go?